welcome to the back room. I am your host for this evening, Hank Phillip Urian. We are so pleased to have you here tonight. As I said, I am Hank Phillip Urian, the USA Today bestselling author of 14, now 15 novels of suspense. I'll tell you more about that in a minute. My newest book is called The House Guest, and it's now in a second printing, so I am thrilled about that. And I just pushed send on book 15, which is now in production. It is called, I know, yay, it is called One Wrong Word, and you will be hearing about that probably endlessly very soon. I'm also the Emmy Award winning. I've won 37 Emmys for investigative reporting here on television in Boston. And with the fabulous Karen Dion, I welcome you to today's version of the back room, which is going to be so absolutely great. And we're thrilled that you all are here. Liv Constantine is actually two people. Liv Constantine is the pen name of sisters Lynn Constantine and Valerie Constantine. Hey, you two, welcome, welcome, welcome. See how it looks like they're really far apart? I think they're in the same house. Don't tell them that. Lynn and Valerie are national and internationally best-selling authors with over 1 million copies sold worldwide. Their books have been translated into 28 languages, published in 33 countries, optioned for development in both television and film, and praised by USA Today, the Sunday Times, People, and Good Morning America, among many others, and praised by many, many readers. Their debut novel, The Last Mrs. Parrish, and you have all read this, right? You've all read it, was a Reese's Book Club selection. Their newest novel is The Senator's Wife, which is amazing and twisty. Thank you for holding that. Hold that up so we can all see that. Amazing and twisty and chic and sophisticated and relatable and touching and superly good. And it comes out on May 23rd, which is this Tuesday. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Our next author tonight is Robyn Gigl, is an author, an attorney, and an advocate. Robyn's first Erin McCabe novel, By Way of Sorrow, was called Quietly Groundbreaking by the New York Times and was named one of the best novels of 2021 by Crime Reads. Her second Erin McCabe novel, Survivor's Guilt, was named one of the best crime novels of 2022 by the New York Times. Her third, Remain Silent, will be published on May 23rd, yay, on Tuesday. So we have dueling, or, we have happy together pub days. Erin McCabe is a smart, tenacious criminal defense attorney who also happens to be a transgender woman. Robyn herself is a partner at the law firm of Gluck Walroth and has been named as one of the top 50 women lawyers in New Jersey. In 2019, she was appointed by the governor to the New Jersey Transgender Equality Task Force. Robyn has been honored by the ACLU New Jersey and the New Jersey Pride Network for her work on behalf of the LGBTQ+ community. She is a graduate of Stonehill College and Villanova University School of Law, and she lives in New Jersey. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Robyn, so glad that you're here. Great to see you.
Honored to be here.
Harini Nagendra is in Bangalore right now, where it is 4:30 in the morning, you all ish. And we are all sending her love and gratitude and awe for actually being awake. She is the professor of sustainability at Azim Premji University in Bangalore, India, and the author of Nature in the City, Bengaluru in the Past, Present, and Future. She received a 2013 Eleanor Ostrom Senior Scholar Award and a 2007 Cozzarelli Prize from the Proceedings of the U.S. National Academy of Sciences for research on sustainability. Her books include her debut, The Bangalore Detectives Club, which was named a New York Times Notable Book, yay, look at that's beautiful, New York Times Notable Book, I'll hold that up for a minute more, okay, of 2022, and Murder Under a Red Moon, which came out in March. As I said, she lives in Bangalore, where it is the middle of the night or the beginning of the morning or something. Harini, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks, Hank.
And our fourth author tonight is Lisa Scottoline. Lisa is the #1 best-selling and Edgar Award-winning author of 35 novels. A former president of Mystery Writers of America, she has, I can't even say this, 30 million copies of her books in print and has been published in 35 countries. Her books have been optioned for film and TV, and she has also co-authored a series of humorous memoirs with her daughter, novelist Francesca Saratella. A former lawyer, you cannot be a former lawyer. You're
That's true.
You'll ask Robyn. A former lawyer, it says in her bio, Scottoline taught a course she developed justice and fiction at the University of Pennsylvania Law School, her alma mater. She lives on a farm outside Philadelphia with an array of disobedient pets. Her newest book is Loyalty, an instant New York Times bestseller. Congratulations, my darling Lisa. So let us go now to our 20 questions. It's not quite 20 questions. It's really 12-ish questions, where we'll get to know our authors a little bit better. And I'll just ask the questions in the order I see you on camera. So Harini, you are first. Let me ask you, your question is, are you superstitious?
A little bit, yes. About some things. I like to do things in odd. For some reason, we have a belief in India that even numbers are bad luck. So if I do things twice, I'll do them the third time.
That's so, and it can't hurt, right?
It can't hurt, yeah.
All right, Harini. Not even things. Okay. Lisa Scottoline, describe one thing on the desk where you write.
A large cup of Dunkin' Donuts coffee, extra cream, extra sugar. Absolutely essential. I can't even think until I get that. And I can't make it as good as they make it. So I have to go and get it like an idiot, which is 20 minutes from my house. This would be a way of avoiding work, but I love their coffee.
Do they know you at the Dunkins?
Of course.
That's so great.
Oh yeah, I love them. It's like it's my ritual. They're like my only friends at this point, you know.
But if they know how to make coffee, that's a good thing.
Damn right.
That's good. That's good. All right. So the Constantines, I'm going to ask you the same question. As Lisa said earlier, it'll be like the newlywed game. Would you rather have pizza or candy? Lynn, let's go with you.
Wow. I guess pizza, but candy's a close second.
What kind of pizza?
Just cheese pizza.
Plain?
Extra cheese.
Extra cheese. Oh, we'll talk about that. Val, how about you?
I would like both.
You cannot.
If I have to choose, I think I would also take pizza, cheese pizza.
Well, that's interesting.
Isn't it?
Kind of classics for two classic women. That's good. I like that. All right, Robyn, what was your first car? Do you remember your first car?
I do remember my first car. It was a Volkswagen Beetle. It was a 1964, I think. It was Robin's Egg blue, and it leaked more than every time I drove it in the rain. It filled up with water.
Harini, what is a brave or scary thing that you've done? Just some brave or scary thing that you did.
Yeah, I have to say try swimming because I'm terrified of the water, but I'm hesitating to say that because I've never learned swimming. I've tried it 3 times. It's been brave for me, but I've ended up more scared of the water. So it's on my bucket list. I have to conquer this at one point.
Brave is relative, but where did you try swimming?
In the pool.
In a pool?
Yeah, in a pool with an instructor. I'm terrified of the water, so.
That we could get you over that, I bet. We'll all come to visit you. We'll all go swimming. That's interesting. Well, good for you for trying to do that. Good for you. Lisa, do you listen to music while you write?
No. Oh, and I can't swim either, so I'm feeling Harini right now. I actually, what I love to do in the summer is stand in the pool and read. That's my big thing. I can't even wait. But I don't listen to music because I think music gets me too distracted. I have the TV on constantly. I actually put on the cable news so I can scream at the television at regular intervals. But it keeps my juices. The coffee and the cable news keep your agita level very high, which is good when you write suspense.
Yeah, something is working. That is certainly true.
That's why I'm divorced twice.
It is interesting because, asking that question, everybody, there are really 2 schools of thought on the silence or non-silence of working. It's pretty interesting. So, okay, Lynn and Val, what was your first job?
Oh, I worked at the ice skating rink in the snack bar.
In the snack bar of the ice skating rink, okay. And Val?
My first job was, it was a retail job working at a leather goods store, selling, men's wallets and belts and things that were high-end leather. And that
Did
was sort of a Christmas, summers sort of job.
Robyn, what is the first thing you remember writing?
Oh, the thing, and the only reason I remember it is because my mom passed away not too long ago. And my mom was a saver, and she saved everything. And she had something that I wrote in grammar school, and it was the 12 things to make you a good person. And I read it and I went, oh yeah, I remember this.
Oh, I can picture your little handwriting. Do you remember what any of them were?
I don't right now. I still have it sitting on my desk. But I mean, I have pretty good penmanship, and I just remember going, yeah, I had good penmanship right from, like, I think it was probably 4th or 5th grade.
And Harini, let's start with you. What book are you recommending?
Sure. This is Scott Mist by Katrina McPherson, and I just love the book. So these are, Katrina's Scottish, and it's about a character who moves to California. And we lived in California in 97 and 98. My husband was doing a postdoc there briefly. And she has just this funny banter going on. There's crime, of course, but it's hilarious because it's all about the cross-cultural connections between someone from Scotland entering the US for the first time, dealing with the whole, how do you order a Subway sandwich, and what is half, do you want cream? Do you want half decaf? All of these things that I remember dealing with back in 97 so much. And it's done, it's humorous. Everyone makes fun of each other, but in such a lovely way, completely non-judgmental, completely. It's really nice. So it brings back California of the mid-90s to me.
Lisa, what book are you recommending?
I'm going to recommend Adriana Trigiani's The Good Left Undone. I love all kinds of novels, and actually read nonfiction too. But my criteria is always like, I just want to be swept away. It doesn't need to be a different location. It doesn't need to be a different time. That's why a crime thriller that really works will sweep you away. I don't know about the escape idea, but the bottom line is that I really loved this because it strikes a lot of notes that, I'm kind of emotional. So I wake up all like mothers and daughters and family. There's a lot of heart in it, which I think is part of Adriana's trademark kind of.
Lynn and Val, did you pick one book?
Yes, we did. So we picked What Have I Done by Alex Finlay, which is a really fast-paced, beautifully written thriller that delves into 3 different lives of these adults who were together as children in a home for, they were orphans. And so they were brought together, and they all have some trauma, and they've got things going on in their life, but their personalities are very distinctive. And it was shocking in the best way. And I didn't see the twist coming, or multiple twists coming. And as I said, it was beautifully written, and it definitely transported. I couldn't put it down. So it was great.
That's great. And Robyn, you're up.
Time's on Doing by Cheryl Head. It's a wonderful book. It's a young Black journalist who goes back to Birmingham, Alabama, to investigate the murder of her great-grandfather in 1919. So you switch back and forth between 1919 and the current time, and it's just fascinating in terms of what her great-grandfather had to go through and ultimately was murdered because of his race, and then her trying to investigate it and the reaction that she generates in terms of, somebody poking around on things that should remain quiet. So it's a great book. I really enjoyed it. And Cheryl's just a great writer.
Yes, I've heard so much about that book, and that is definitely on my list. Wasn't that fun? We hope you enjoyed that taste of what a backroom session is like. But more fun comes immediately afterward. That's when the audience is broken up into 4 breakout rooms, and each author in turn visits each room. We'd love to show you what a breakout session is like, because those relaxed face-to-face conversations between best-selling authors and readers are the hallmark of backroom events. But breakout sessions are never recorded, because what's said in the back room stays in the back room.